Can I have your attention? There's a lot of things we do on Shabbat to celebrate for Shabbat, but one of the most important things is always having some words of Torah on Shabbat. And it's a tradition that we started last year that our older classes, each one of the students prepares a Dvar Torah on the weekly Torah portion. And this week, while you're eating and enjoying your Shabbos challah, please pay close attention to Dahlia Schwartzman that has prepared the first Dvar Torah.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
This week's Torah portion is Vayera. At the beginning of the Parsha, Abraham wastes no time after circumcising himself and his entire household. He painfully returns to the lookout post at the entrance of his tent. He waits for strangers to cross the road. It has been 3 days, and Abraham is at the peak of pain. But hospitality, is Abraham's forte, and he insists on performing this great mitzvah. Hashem wants to spare Abraham the pain of caring for guests, so he makes it so hot outside that no one will want to come outside because of the incredible heat. Sadly, Abraham realizes that no one will be showing up today. Hashem decides to pay a visit to Abraham. This teaches us the importance of the mitzvah of Bikur Cholim, visiting the sick. He sees how Abraham yearns for guests, so he sends 3 malachim, angels, in shepherd clothing, walking down the road. Abraham is so excited to see them that he interrupts his conversation with Hashem to come out and greet them. Abraham invites 3 strangers into his tent for a meal, quickly sends one of his men to fetch some water to wash their feet. But while they are resting under a tree, Abraham makes dinner arrangements. The guests are fed a hearty meal, and of course, since they're angels, they make all the food disappear. Now, these 3 angels have a mission. Malach Raphael, the healer, has been sent to take Abraham's pain. As soon as Abraham approaches him, all the pain from the circumcision was a distant memory. Malach Raphael gives Abraham the news he has waited for to hear most of his life. Next year, at this time, his wife Sarah will give birth to a son. Hashem waits 38 years to challenge Abraham to his final test. One night, Hashem appears to Abraham in a dream. He commands Abraham to, quote, sacrifice your only son, the son you love, Yitzhak, on Har HaMoriah. Well, this is really ridiculous. First, Hashem promises to make Abraham into this great nation. Then, Abraham has to wait 99 years for a child. Finally, a son is born to him, and just when Yitzhak is easing into the family business, Abraham has to sacrifice him. But still, Abraham trusts in Hashem and doesn't ask any questions. As a matter of fact, Abraham doesn't waste a moment. He wakes up early the next morning and heads right for the stables where he saddles his own donkey. Then, Abraham, along with Yitzhak, Ishmael, and Eliezer, go out to Har HaMoriah. 3 days they hike until they reach the chosen mountain. Abraham instructs Ishmael and Eliezer to wait with the donkey at the base of the mountain until they return. Only Abraham and Yitzhak will go on from here. Abraham loads the pile of wood on Yitzhak's back, and they're off. It's obvious to Yitzhak that a sacrifice is the order of the day. Abraham is carrying a knife and a torch, a bundle of wood on his back, standard sacrifice equipment. But where is the lamb? Abraham confesses to Yitzhak that he is the lamb about to be sacrificed on the Mizbeach altar as a sacrifice to Hashem. Yitzhak manages to take the news. If this is what Hashem wants, then he will proudly do it. At the top of the mountain, Abraham builds a Mizbeach altar. He places the wood on top of the pile of stones and then places Yitzhak on top of the wood. At Yitzhak's request, Abraham binds his hands and feet together so he won't squirm to ruin the sacrifice. Then Abraham lifts his knife with an outstretched arm, ready to sacrifice his only son. Just as Abraham is about to drop the knife, a Malach angel cries out, "Abraham, Abraham, don't hurt him!" But Abraham is so wound up that there's no virtually stopping him now. An angel cries out. There's no virtually stopping him now. The Malach is forced to use all of his physical strength to stop the knife in midair. Abraham has passed the final test of his career with flying colors. It takes a lot of guts to put your faith in Hashem in a case like this. But Abraham is proven that he's a man worthy of fathering a great nation. And let's not forget Yitzhak. He's a brave fellow too, putting his neck on the line for Hashem. And the merit of Abraham's willingness to sacrifice his son, Hashem accepted the tefillah, prayers, and sacrifices of Bnei Israel. Abraham has an amazing belief in Hashem, but there's one more quality that sets him apart from others. Many people, when they're thinking about themselves, they are thinking about their physical needs. But when they are thinking about others, they're focused on their behavior and their spiritual life. And they want to change other people. But Abraham, he was constantly working on his spiritual level, fulfilling the mitzvah, and was fully dedicated to the physical needs of other people, providing them with food, clothes, drinks, and attention. I would like to welcome all our guests, and we will all try to do our best to make you feel at home. Thank you.